views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Mary Jane Mack Show with holistic intuitive wellness expert Mary Jane Mack. Her vast knowledge coupled with her innate intuitive abilities have made her a much sought after medical intuitive, recognized as a leader on the cutting edge of holistic healthcare and the creator of TAPS, the Accelerated Performance System. Tune in to learn how your body has all of the answers and discover the power to transform physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Let your body become vibrantly healthy on every level. Call in during the show at 800-930-2819 to connect with Mary Jane directly and find out what thousands of clients from across the country with every physical issue imaginable have discovered. Now here's your host, Mary Jane Mack.
Welcome, everybody. Actually, it's Nancy Mack, and I'm here with Mary Jane Mack, who is a holistic intuitive. We got Benny here. We got Taylor. For those of you who don't know about Mary Jane, she has an office in Issaquah, Washington. She has the TAPS system, the Accelerated Performance System, which is she'll muscle test your body, find out where your deficiencies are, and then recommend a whole food nutrition program to bring you back to balance and bring you back to optimal health. So, hello, Mary Jane.
Hey, Nancy.
How are you?
I am very good. I'm happy to be here, and I would like to say thank you to all of our listeners for listening, and I appreciate all your feedback. I get such wonderful feedback and from people who have been listening to our show for a long time, and it's really great to hear what they have to say. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I also would like to put out that gratitude and thankfulness for all our clients who are great clients who've been with us for a long time and who have many, many success stories to tell.
Well, even though I'm a little partial, you are pretty awesome. I mean, just because my health has been really good since you've gotten into this, so I'm appreciative and grateful as well. If you should have a question for Mary Jane Mack, it could be a health question, any kind of question, maybe something about your house, a family member, a friend, a pet, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-930-2819, and Mary Jane will answer your calls and answer your questions. Our topic today is boosting your immune system and getting ready for fall. It's hard to believe fall's already here.
It is, and that topic comes from all the calls I've been getting at the office and what's been going on out there, what I see happening. So I want to give everybody a heads up how they can clean up things and make things better so you don't wind up with colds and sore throats and congestion. Because sometimes it's not always what you think it is. And I know that you've heard that from me many, many times. Well, in this case, it's once again true. So now that the houses are kind of closed up after the summer.
Well, we still have, I think, a week. We have 1 week left, but it is going to be, it's going to be closed up. We're going to have those.
But what I see already with the few cooler days that we've had, people are closing things up more at night, and it's changing because I see the difference in what's happening with people and in their homes. So once again, you know, those old drains that I talk about all the time, well, that's something for you to look at, check your drains. There's many products that you could use. There's a lot of green products out there. There's you can use bleach. There's heavier industrial products. So you could use baking soda and vinegar. You just have to use a good amount and then flush it with hot water. But think about those drains and the mold and the gunk that's sitting in them. And sometimes, even though you may have cleaned your drains, especially if you live on a sewer system, remember it's the gases that back up from the whole system that also back up into your house. So when those gases back up into the house, what happens is you breathe it in. First thing that happens is you get a toxic stomach. And when those toxins and bacteria get in your stomach, then they go through your system, and especially your kidney and bladder, and that's where you see the end result of problems there. When you get a kidney and bladder issue, then you've got a sinus and congestion issue. That's when people are coughing, they think they have sore throats, they think they're just getting the normal cold. And what I see more often is due to the kidney and bladder. So cleaning up the number one thing is cleaning up your drains.
So that would be your shower, your bath, all your drains in your house.
All the drains in your house. You be a little careful what kind of product you use down. You don't put it down your toilet. Certain products you can, so you have to just be careful what you're using. And down your garbage disposal, you could certainly use baking soda and vinegar. And so it's getting the drains right, and then you look at your bedding. People are bringing out their heavier comforters now and their different bedding. So you want to throw them in the dryer and put them on sanitize if you have a sanitize, or just freshen them up in the dryer. That makes a big difference to get some of the dust off them. And same with pillows and all bedding. The other thing you might think about is putting hypoallergenic covers on your pillows and your mattresses. I've heard people getting problems with bed stuff that, getting bites at night because their bedding isn't very good. So that's something to think about, too. Especially kids with stuffed animals, you got to take those stuffed animals and either throw them in the washer if you can, but certainly throw them in the dryer once in a while just to freshen them up, too.
Yeah, that's like a major germ.
Oh, gosh, you never know where they are. If they're hugging them and drooling on them and
dropping them on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Dragging them around.
It's pretty, you never know. You just never know.
And that's something you usually don't think about. So throwing them in the dryer, freshening them up.
And then making sure you vacuum under your bed because there's a lot of dust. And, when you've had the windows open all summer, unless you've had air conditioning all summer, but that, you can get a lot of dust in your house unless you've got a good air purifier. But that dust, it collects everywhere. So you do a good cleaning underneath the beds and the corners and clean up all that surface dust and freshen it up. And you'll be amazed at the difference that will make in your health. Just a few things.
And those are simple things that you could do just to get started and ready for the fall.
Exactly. The other thing is think about when have you had your ducts of your furnace cleaned? How long has that been? And because you're going to be turning on the heat before long. So it's a good time to get that done before you turn on the heat is clean those furnace vents out because that definitely makes a huge difference in heating your house. It's more efficient. And it definitely makes a difference in the air you breathe.
Well, yeah, I can imagine after they've been shut off for all this time to go ahead and turn those on, just imagine all that stuff blowing up.
Right. And if it's been a few years since you've done it, it's time to do it. And it'll just do some few things to clean things up, and you could have a healthier fall coming up. So, again, use the sanitizers on your doorknobs and just make sure, especially with, not just kids, adults, but just make sure that the spots that are touched all the time, the bathroom doors, the sinks, you just go over them once in a while and clean them up, and it'll make a healthier environment for you.
Well, they had on the Today Show this morning about cleaning in the dirtiest areas of your house, and this is something that you've talked about for a long time. And they said, obviously, the first place is your entryway and the light switch, because when you come home, you're touching the light switch. So those are things you don't think about cleaning every day.
Right. Even your doorknobs going in and out of your house. What we do is we just do all the spray a disinfectant on all the doorknobs and just do the light switches at the same time, and just areas that you don't do on a regular basis. You just go over it. And it makes a big difference.
So you don't think about those areas. I mean, to be honest, I really don't think about those areas at all. So it's a good thing to do maybe once a month.
Well, and on the Today Show, another point was the dog dishes. The dirtiest, one of the top, I think it was definitely amongst the top 5 dirtiest things, say in the kitchen area, if that's where your pets eat, was the dog dishes. So they recommend you should put your dog dishes in the dishwasher every day and really clean them up, because they get a lot of bacteria because the dog eats in them. If you don't wash them out, then you put more food in them, and they're licking it. So,
I personally think that should be a weekly routine anyways, though. I mean, as far as just washing things. And whether you use a dishwasher or a hand wash, too. I know we do at our home.
Yeah.
And it helps out the little pups. And also, it's fresh water.
Right.
I mean, come on, you're taking care of the inside, too, if you just give them fresh water from a clean bowl.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you, Benny.
All right.
Way to go.
That's what I'm here for.
Why we love Benny. If you have a question for Mary Jane, it could be a health question, could be a disinfecting question, it could be how you can boost your immune system for the fall. She is going to be taking your calls and answering your questions, so you can give her a call at 1-800-930-2819.
So, what we'll talk about is when you get these things, the way I look at them, is it really a cold or is it something else you've had in your system that's just being stirred up? And we'll get into a little more detail about that, Nancy.
That sounds great. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Time for us to take a short break, and we'll catch you on the other side.
You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio, the new mainstream in radio.
The Women of Wisdom Fall Festival is right around the corner. Join them at the North Seattle Community College Conference Center October 11th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free admission. Festivities include a silent auction, healers, educational booths, delicious food, and a variety of vendors. Don't miss this fun-filled event. For more information, visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. See you there.
Sky Siegel co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers, with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com.
Tune in each Tuesday at noon Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected with Dr. Julie Kroll, featuring weekly segments with David Eisen and the Chakra Sound System. Each week, you will journey through infinite possibilities, expand into social potential, and find beautiful beginnings where endings leave off. Changemakers from around the world will explore what's emergent about the environment, relationships, health, the arts, education, and the evolution of consciousness. Visit thedrjulieshow.com.
Are you tired of being bloated and nauseous? Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. Did you know eating unhealthy foods eventually leads to an unhealthy digestive system? Did you know eating the most healthy, nutritious food doesn't necessarily result in a healthy body? The stomach must be healthy in order to properly digest, metabolize, and utilize even the best of nutrition. Without proper digestion from the stomach through the intestinal tract, the nutritious value is not absorbed, and the improperly digested food can be more toxic to your body than helpful. You can be doing all the right things and getting all the wrong results. In fact, other organs may also be interfering with your stomach's ability to digest. Contact us today for your appointment at 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. Or visit us at maryjanemack.com.
What if there was no right or wrong way to be a great parent? Join Access Consciousness Facilitator Glenna Rice as she and Dr. Pat invite you to be the questionable parents you truly are and empower you to know and give the awareness required to create ease and joy with your children. Join Dr. Pat and Glenna as they focus on parenting for the modern family. Tune in every month to the Dr. Pat Show on air and online at transformationtalkradio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I am your co-host, Nancy Mack, and I'm here with Mary Jane Mack, who's also my mom.
Oh, thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's amazing at what she does, and I'm not just saying that because she is my mom, but she really is. I mean, she performs miracles in her office every single day, and the transformation that people are seeing in their lives and in their health is truly amazing. So I'm very proud of her for getting into this line of work and helping not only our family, but all the other lives that she's touched. So very grateful that she's around. We had a caller. We had Rachel from Bothell. She is on the road. She had some vision problems and knee problems. Mary Jane, can you address that?
Yes, I can. And she also mentioned she had surgery. So she had an injury and then wound up having surgery on her knee. But she also has some digestive issues, and her vision is not very good. And so what's going on with her is that she has actually a right kidney problem. And her right kidney has a lot of sludge in it, and also is it inflamed. So her kidney shows up, and then also her gallbladder and bile duct show up, her liver. So her digestive system is way off. So that will cause the vision problems. Whenever you have vision issues, it can be related to kidney and bladder. And the knee issues are always related to kidney. So, and how do you get knee injuries? Well, usually you've got a kidney issue first, and that's what weakens the knee. And then if you torque it or do something to it, you just have a higher incidence of injury to it. So what you would need to do is give our office a call, and we would set you up on I would evaluate you and set you up on a program to clean out that gallbladder and liver and get your kidney functioning properly. And then when you just do this program, it just changes everything in the body. Everything else will get better by just taking care of some of the basics.
Great. Well, Rachel, hopefully you were able to get that. If you'd like to make an appointment with Mary Jane, you can give her office a call at 1-888-777-4232. Rhonda's there to take your calls. If you get the answering machine, don't panic. Just means Rhonda's on the other line, and she will get back to you as soon as she can. Now, I know we've talked about sludge. You talk about sludge in the gallbladder and sludge in the kidneys. Just for those listeners who may be new to the show today, how do you get sludge?
You get sludge. Well, when I say by sludge, it's just heavy. It could be heavy
debris. Food?
It could be stones. It could be gritty, hard stuff. And how do you get it? You can get it from eating bad food, processed food. You can get it from emotions. You can get it from being tired. Now, if your body has energy, you could move that old sludge through. But when your body gets so tired, it can't do it anymore. And when I score things from a 0 to 10, usually when your body's got heavy sludge, it's a 2 or 3. So when the liver and gallbladder's a 2 and 3, and the kidney, the whole body's a 2 and 3. That's what backs up the whole system. And so the sludge again is just collection of things that your body can't process and get rid of.
So would that be like microwave foods?
Absolutely. Dairy, wheat, processed packaged foods, fast foods, sometimes even good food. Even though you think it's good, it has to have energy and be alive.
But even if your gallbladder is, let's say, congested and has sludge, if you're doing all the good things, like, say, eating lots of salads, raw veggies, your body really can't. Isn't that too good of food?
Well, here's what I see. When people have this, then they start changing their diet and they start eliminating all the things that bother them. And when you have a bile duct issue, now the bile duct, what happens is the liver produces bile, and the bile goes through the gallbladder and into the intestinal tract to break down and digest your food. So when you don't have that bile, when you eat really good food, your body can't break it down and digest it. So then you get more gas and more bloating. So what people usually do is start avoiding foods that give them trouble. So pretty soon they limit their diet, and then when I'll ask, well, how do you feel? How's your digestion? And they'll say, oh, it's good. And then they tell me all the things they've eliminated. Well, they're not having, they basically are on a very restrictive diet because they can't handle anything, but now they think they're okay. But they still have the same issue. They still have a non-functioning body, and they really don't feel good, but they're still not sure why because they've made all these changes. So when you have a gallbladder, bile duct thing, eating like raw foods, good foods that are hard to digest, you'll have a lot of trouble with that. I always recommend doing steamed vegetables like applesauce or cooked apples.
You want mushy foods, kind of.
You want foods that when you put them in your stomach, they're going to melt and digest. So and this is such a common problem. The other thing is how you get this is emotions. The gallbladder is resentment, and liver is anger, and kidney is fear. And when I bring this up, there's always something that comes up that you could relate it to. And it's when you experience these emotions over and over again, they get stored in an organ, whatever emotion it is, like gallbladder.
They get triggered.
Well, and then when the energy, you get so many emotions in there, it's like the energy is so strong, then you present with symptoms. And your body is really saying, help me, help me. And it's taken you to what it is exactly. So when it comes down to the basic foundation of what it is, it's all about emotions.
All right. And we have Brenda on the line. Hi, Brenda. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Thank you.
What's your question for Mary Jane?
Well, a couple things. I broke my collarbone, so I was wondering if there's anything that I could be doing to help with the healing. It was about or if there's anything else that, she picks up in my body.
Okay. When did you break it?
About 3.5 weeks ago.
Okay. Do you go to a chiropractor? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Do you go to a chiropractor?
Yeah, I do.
Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him since the collarbone break, no.
I would suggest you go see him so that you're in alignment in that collarbone, because if you're not in alignment in your body, that could pull on that, and so it doesn't heal properly. So I definitely recommend you go get lined up, and that will, how sometimes people get well, I'll tell you, when people break their collarbone, often they'll have a bump there, the calcium buildup, because it's not connected, it's not straight, and so it heals crooked. But if your body is lined up, it's not pulling on that, and then it'll heal up nice and straight.
Okay.
And it'll be much better. So that's for that. And then what I get on you is your right kidney is off. So do you have any digestive issues?
Off and on, yeah.
Do you have back pain?
Kind of lower back hip.
Yeah, that's your kidney. So your kidney is full of sludge, and then it's also inflamed. And when you have that could lead to other chronic problems. Do you have sinus problems?
Not too bad, huh?
Not too bad, but
well, I mean, when I work out, which I'm not doing right now, I like, my nose runs and, a lot of nasal, but I always contribute that to just the, when I'm working out.
Oh, that's your that's your kidney. That's your kidney. So you can have sinus stuff. You can have ear, eye issues. You could have skin issues. You could have that low back pain. So it's something that you want to get cleared up. What I do is put you on a nutrition program to clean out the sludge and then get rid of the inflammation. Put you on a product to heal that kidney and get it healthy again.
Okay.
It's not complicated, and it's like for you shouldn't eat wheat or turkey. Turkey, when a kidney shows up first, your kidneys don't like turkey. So, yeah, whenever I talk to people and they have kidney issues, a lot of them are eating tons and tons of turkey. It's kind of interesting.
And that wouldn't necessarily show up on a physical where they do tests.
No. When it would show up, I can tell you when it might show up. If you have a kidney function test, sometimes the kidney function test can be a little bit off, but nothing necessarily. Sometimes it's not off that much, and they don't think anything of it. Where as far as I'm concerned, well, people go and they know they have issues, and they have all these tests, and they come away and they say, no, there's nothing wrong with them. Well, there is. And so I pick it up at a subclinical level before it becomes a major problem, or often people come in when they do have the major problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So give our office a call. And kidneys are bones, has to do with bones. You're talking about your clavicle.
Yeah.
So you have healthy kidneys are important for healthy bones and keep you strong. So give Rhonda a call and come in and see us, and we'll set you up on a program that'll balance you and get you healthy.
Okay.
Great.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brenda. Again, Mary Jane's office number is 1-888-777-4232. And what she does is designs a nutrition protocol specifically for you. So what Brenda may need is different than what Rachel would get. So you are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Time for a short break, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Always inspiring and uplifting, Brenda Thine spreads love and light wherever she goes. Enlightening, empowering, and encouraging readings, Brenda connects with your guides, angels, fairies, and loved ones who have crossed over to provide you with the highest guidance possible to enable you to live your highest truth and maximize your potential. Always light-filled, a session with Brenda will have you feeling wonderful, centered, and ready to take on anything. Schedule your session now at BrendaThine.com. That's BrendaThyne.com.
Tune in to the Jen Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. Each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jen is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JenRoyster.com for more information.
Tired of traditional talk? People pontificating about this or that, the left or the right. Sometimes the truth is just all lost in the noise. Tune in each week to Straight Talk with Chuck Gallagher on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Mondays at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, as nationally known guests talk about what's important to you, your life, your concerns, and your success. Tune in and turn on to Straight Talk with Chuck Gallagher. Visit ChuckGallagher.com for more information.
Hey, do you like free stuff? The Dr. Pat Show has an amazing giveaway program doing weekly giveaways on Facebook and Twitter. Go to Facebook.com/The Dr. Pat Show and click the like button. Then go to Twitter.com/The Dr. Pat Show and click the follow button. Then you can play along and enter enter to win some amazing prizes. Again, that's facebook.com/The Dr. Pat Show and twitter.com/The Dr. Pat Show.
Tune in to the hit show, Get Into It, Winning at the Game of Life with intuitive energy healer and medium Lynn Brown on Transformation Talk Radio. Get ready to bring the magic of soul into every aspect of your life. Learn how to use spirit tools and experience the immediate connection with yourself as a spiritual being with natural spiritual abilities as you are guided on the pathway to success and joy. Visit ruintoit.com. That's the letter R, the letter U, intoit.com, and get into it now.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio, the best in talk radio.
See, anybody could be bad to you. You need a good, gotta blow your mind. Bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang, bang all over you.
Oh, that's great.
Welcome back. I love that, Benny. Bang, bang.
Miss Ariana Grande.
She is awesome, isn't she?
She's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Okay, bang, bang. We're back. It's Nancy Mack, and I'm here with my mom, Mary Jane Mack, listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. And we have a caller.
We do, but first, let's give out the number. You're welcome to join us here on the show, 800-930-2819, if you want Mary Jane to answer some questions for you. 800-930-2819. We'll take now Margot calling in from Bellevue.
Hi, Margot. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Great. What's your question for Mary Jane?
I, too, I experience a lot of congestion and lately some kind of asthma symptoms on occasion. And I'm just wondering if you pick up anything where that's coming from.
Absolutely, Margot. You need to do your house for one thing. You got to do the drains in your house. Your house scores a 3, and you have a right kidney issue and a bladder issue. And it's right kidney, and then your bladder, and then your stomach. You have a toxic stomach. And then your everything in your system scores a 3. Your sinuses are a 3. Your lungs are a 3.
Your house is a 3.
Your house is a 3. Your kidney's a 3. Your bladder, your kidney's a 3, and then it goes to like a real high, like a 300. I score the organ 0 to 10, so that tells me the amount of inflammation. And then your bladder is the same. There's a lot of inflammation in the bladder. And see, when your kidney and bladder get really inflamed, then all those toxins go up to your lungs and up to your sinuses, and that's what causes all that congestion. So it starts with your house. You have to do your house, and then and then your house is pretty good when you do the drains. And
what do I do? What do I put down the drains?
You can put you've got a choice. You could do like liquid plumber. You could do a product called Back Out, which is a natural product. You could do vinegar and baking soda.
Is it white vinegar?
White vinegar and baking soda, but you got to do a good dose, and you probably got to repeat it with in a week.
Okay. And how much baking soda?
You would use like a cup of baking soda to 2 cups of vinegar is what you got to use. So you got to use quite a bit in all the drains.
Okay.
There's also a product called Back Out, BAC Out, and you could get it at like Lowe's and a lot of places. That's natural.
Okay.
But the thing is, you got to make sure you get those drains done, or look and see what other green cleaner there is, and make sure that you do a good dose on them. You need to do almost double the dose if you haven't done them before. Have you done your drains before?
I've done my bathtub.
Okay.
Well, all drains lead together if you're unfamiliar with underneath the house.
Yeah.
So if it's just the one tub, there's multiple avenues for the other bacteria to creep up through the sink and the toilet, too. So got to hit all those areas.
You got to hit them all at the same time and really got to hit them good, because if you were to look down those things, and showers and tubs are the worst.
And the product you're talking about, the back out, it's by BioClean, BioKleen.
Okay, there you go. And that's
great.
A lot of my clients use that and have great success with that. And I would say if you haven't done it, I would do it and repeat it 1, 2, 3 every week for 3 weeks to make sure you get it.
Okay, we're in the 3s today.
Because if you don't get those drains done, you're no matter what you do, you're not going to feel better. You're still going to have this.
Okay.
So the next thing I would suggest is you give Rhonda a call and set up an appointment, because we could put you on a program and clean all this up and make you feel better. Because with what you have, it just goes on to chronic problems, and like you're noticing asthma, and you don't have to have that. And but you already have had this a long time. That tells me.
I have.
Yeah. So now you're creating more symptoms around the outside here, and it really goes to the one issue. So we can take care of you. It's not complicated. For you, don't eat dairy or wheat. That's for sure.
I don't.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And also, thank you for Benny for that quick lookup of the product.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so that's a typical call that I get on a regular basis for that same issue. That's happening all the time. And again, for her, she's had this a while because now she's getting like asthma symptoms. And then what you could actually do is get inflammation of your blood vessels. You could get chronic pain in your body because all those toxins build up in your joints. You could have feet that hurt all the time. So continues to be the end result when you have a kidney and bladder issue.
And it could all stem from the drains?
Well, the drain contributes. I would say there's more to it than the drains. But for some people, the little congestion, and kids, absolutely, kids that are getting colds all the time, first thing you got to do is check your drains and fluff up their bedding. Throw it in the dryer.
And you have pets, too. So, I mean, if your pets are living in your house and you've got bad drains.
The pets will be itchy and scratching all the time.
So, let me give out Mary Jane's office number again. That is 888-777-4232. And Rhonda's in the office to take your call. A little bit about the nutrition products that Mary Jane uses. She uses a whole food supplement by Biotics Research.
Biotics Research.
Which is
Biotics is the top nutrition company that's out there. When Biotics has their own lab, and they develop products for today's environment and time. That means keeping up with what's going on today. Their products are state-of-the-art. When they get the ingredients in, they have to pass the certain standards in order for Biotics to keep those products. And they're tested in the lab very extensively. And if they don't meet the standards, and if they're off even by a tiny, tiny degree, they don't take them. Then those products get passed on to the next nutrition company, and they may or may not take them. And they keep going down the line. So by the time, like, the vitamin houses get the products, those are basically synthetic. There's not much left to what's in them. And in Biotics, when you get a bottle of the products, this is why I have such great results.
Predictable
results. In the bottle, if you were to test all the tablets in the bottle, there would be very little difference in each tablet that you're taking, which is that's how you get the results. When you're taking 2 capsules or 2 tablets, you're getting exactly what it says on that label. Where other products that have been tested and researched like this, what you get in the bottle can be totally different from one tablet to the other. That's why you never know what you're getting. And when you go buy products, and guess at taking
What you
different
need.
things, and you may not get the results, or you may. I mean, you're doing the best you can. But when you come to me, I'm not guessing what you need. I know what your body needs because it tells me.
Yeah, that's the beauty of what Mary Jane does. Your body tells her exactly what it needs, and your body also has the ability to heal itself. So with the nutrition and Mary Jane, you can become a rock star.
Well, you get exactly what you need. And, you know, what I see is I save people a lot of money when they come in with bags and bags of pills that they've bought at the health food store, and they still have the same problem. So then they'll say, well, should I keep taking this? And my answer to that is, how's it working for you? If they were working for you, you'd be healthy and you wouldn't need all those things.
Right. So if you would have a question for Mary Jane, you can give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. And we got an email in from Brian in Chicago, and he has shortness of breath. Mary Jane?
Shortness of breath. There you go. Brian also has a kidney issue. And first of all, it's his stomach. He's got a lot of bacteria in his stomach. That shows up first. And then because he's had that bacteria for a long time, and that bacteria, that can cause nausea. It can make you just have a sick stomach all the time. You can get that from eating out. It doesn't matter where you eat, what restaurant. You never know what you're getting. It could be from, again, breathing in the sick gases or air. It can be from anything toxic environment, like breathing in gases in or fumes in a brand new house, for example. Often it's from food, so it goes into food poisoning, and you don't feel good. So that's where it started for Brian, and then it went into his bladder and kidney. So now again, all those toxins, he's had this for a while, go up to the lung, and now he's got the shortness of breath. Shortness of breath, kidney issues are lung issues. It's Chinese medicine, so that's how it's connected. So you have to go to you don't treat the lungs, you treat the kidney and the bladder and the stomach. And then Brian can give our office a call, and we'll set him up and put him on a program and get him breathing again.
All right. And that's something I forgot to mention is, Mary Jane, you do not have to live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest to actually have an appointment with Mary Jane. She has clients all over the United States, and you get the same kind of treatment as you do when you walk through her front door over the phone, except you get air hugs instead of real hugs. So Mary Jane's office number is 1-888-777-4232. I'd like to thank Brian for that email. Looks like it's time for us to take another short break. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio.
To Heart Center Talk Radio with David Christopher Lewis, a gifted clairaudient, Aquarian spiritual author, and talented musical composer on TransformationTalkRadio.com every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, with delivering more than 4,000 messages from angels, masters, and divine beings. David will share the Ascended Masters' teachings, insights, and surprising revelations to light bearers. Meet transformative guests who embody change and inspire hope, and get a refreshing and deeply meaningful perspective on life.
Tune in to the Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegel every Thursday for a 2-hour show, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio. Artie and Sky deliver spiritual and motivational messages with passion and a sense of humor. Call in 800-930-2819 for live and on-air readings. Visit artiehoffman.com and skyofangels.com.
If you look on the back of a Galeos dressing label, you'll see one taste and you're hooked for life. And you know what? That's the truth. I love this stuff. Try mixing the Caesar dressing with broccoli and sunflower seeds for a simple and delicious salad. Visit GaleosCafe.com and order your dressings online. That's GALEOS Cafe.com.
If you're one of the millions of Americans suffering from anxiety, you probably know how powerless and out of control this emotion can make you feel. This is why it is so important to remember that anxiety is created by your mind, which means that you can learn to use your mind to uncreate it. Hello, my name is Dr. Friedman Schaub. My award-winning book, The Fear and Anxiety Solution, provides you with a step-by-step breakthrough process to understand and resolve the root causes of your anxiety and build a solid foundation of confidence and inner peace. If you're ready to take your power back, visit thefearandanxietysolution.com. That's thefearandanxietysolution.com, or call 866-903-6463. That's 866-903-MIND.
Are you looking for more balance and direction in your financial life? We all have questions. When can I retire? When do I want to retire? Will I run out of money? Is there a better way? All are valid questions, no matter what your goals. Jeff Packman, financial advisor with Packman, Brown & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated in Bellevue, Washington, is hosting an evening to address these questions and more on November 5th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Call 425-372-4813 for a formal invitation. Hors d'oeuvres, beverages, and parking will be provided. This is an informational event. There is no cost or obligation. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been listening to Transformation Talk Radio, the new mainstream in radio.
When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like I glister in the sun. Let me go on.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy Mack, and I'm here with Mary Jane. Hello. 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 And we're here with Benny and Taylor. He's so cute. They're both so cute. We're very lucky, and we're very grateful that we have the boys to help us out.
We're cute for radio, is that what you're saying?
No, you're really cute.
Thanks.
I love you guys.
I'm just joking.
And they give really good hugs. Okay, so let's get serious here, Mary Jane. Enough about the boys.
Well, serious is, for all of you out there, you do not have to live with all these chronic conditions and that stifle you.
And
it's, you know, somebody came in the other day and she said, unfortunately, she said, I've heard you say many times that you do see people proactive, but you also see a lot of people who have done it all and they just don't have any answers, and then they come to you. And she said, unfortunately, I'm one of those people. I have done it all. I've done all the medical, and that wasn't working for me. And then I start listening to this radio station and looking for alternative choices in my health and what other possibilities I might have. And she said, I've been searching for a long time. And she has tried many things, and then she came into our office. And again, in answer to her, what she had going on, everything fit, everything made sense. It's not that complicated. And she, you know, some people have had chronic problems for years, and it won't take that long to pull her out of this. It'll take a short time, a few months.
There's hope.
Oh, there's always hope. Always hope. The only time there's, you know, if people don't have hope, they may not want to be here. They may have already decided that
they're done.
They're done.
But no, so that's the thing. If you've done everything, haven't gotten the answers, people end up going to Mary Jane and they find out that it is very simple. It's not complicated. It's easy. And the other thing is you don't have to be ill or have symptoms to actually go get an appointment with you. I mean, if you want to maintain your health, she has a lot of athletes. She has a lot of professional athletes that want to stay in their top form. So athletes and
CEOs of companies, people who are who are in high-power positions who have to be sharp and be the best they can be, moms who have to be the best they can be. So it doesn't matter who you are. It's about being the best you can be and enjoying life and not having to worry about your health all the time.
Yeah. Well, and you can think clearer. I mean, now, let's face it, kids are back in school. We've got soccer practice, play practice, football, baseball. So you're going in 8 million different directions, and it'd be nice to be able to think clearly.
And also for your kids, if your kids are having trouble in school and not being able to focus or having issues, you can bring them in and we fine-tune the kids to see what's going on with them and what help they need. Kids are easy to change. I mean, you don't use that much product, much nutrition, and people say, well, they can't take that. Well, yes, they can. I mean, I have tons of little kids, and what you do is you crush it up, put it in applesauce, figure out how they can take it. Because if they need nutrition to be better, it's not they won't. It's how do you figure it out?
Yeah, how do you get them? And if they're little athletes out there, you want to make sure that their bodies are strong, their bones are healthy. And
yeah, I have a lot of teenagers, and I have kids who have difficulty in growing. They're not growing as quickly as they would like, and it's about giving them again what they need to build muscle and structure. So we have something for everybody, and whether you want to be tuned up and just be sharpened and be the best. If you're an older and you want to keep going and be strong and keep your vitality, we have something. It's fine-tuning you and figuring out what it takes for you to be the best you can be and live a life that you deserve.
Yeah. If you would like more information about Mary Jane, you can always visit her webpage at maryjanemack.com. She also has a Facebook fan page. It's Mary Jane Mack. You can go on and like that. She puts pictures up and quotes and comments here and there. And her office number is 888-777-4232 if you'd like to make an appointment with Mary Jane.
And we invite you to look at our fan page because Nancy and I are off to Africa on Monday.
Yes, we're going back to Africa again. I am so excited.
Yeah, we're both excited.
We are going to be doing another David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust safari. For those of you who don't know, I foster baby elephants, and you too can foster a baby elephant. You just need to visit davidsheldrickwildlifetrust.org or Facebook. David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust actually rescues orphan elephants that are victims due to poaching, well victims, or something tragic happening to their mom. It's a fabulous organization. It's absolutely one of my favorite things in the whole entire world. And we get to go and spend 2.5 weeks with these wonderful elephants. So we'll be posting pictures. I encourage you all to just like their Facebook page. It's fabulous. It's heart-touching. They're wonderful people. I absolutely love it.
And like our Facebook page.
Oh, yes. You have to like Mary Jane's. Mary Jane Max. But when I get talking about my elephants, I just get so excited.
Well, when you follow us on Facebook, you'll see more information about the
David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust.
Yeah.
So we're excited. We get to go back. We get to see all of our friends. And we get to see all of our wonderful friends at Hemingway's Nairobi. I was there in July, and
it's a magical vacation.
It's a magical vacation. I mean, there are no words to describe being in the bush with those babies, being surrounded by elephants. They're just like children, and the keepers, who are angels in my eyes, they are the best. They just keep them on track. I mean,
and they know the name of every single elephant.
I know. I'm a bad foster parent. I don't know I have 44 foster babies. That's been over a 6-year period. A lot of those were given to me as gifts. So I'm a bad foster mom because I don't know all of their names yet. But I'm learning slowly, and I'm learning some Swahili as well. So I'm excited to try that out on all my friends.
So our next show, we'll be telling you all about our trip, but we'd like you to follow us on Facebook and let us hear how you like the show. And
if you have a comment and you want to hear about a certain topic, please feel free to put that on Mary Jane Mack's fan page. We'd be more than happy to talk about that when we're back in October. Plus, you get to see some behind-the-scenes photos at the ranch. For those of you who don't know, Mary Jane's into horses, so...
A lot of cool pictures. You guys post a lot of cool pictures.
Oh, thank you.
I follow them on Facebook. So.
Oh, and he's so cute. Yeah, there are a lot of fun pictures of the horses and flowers and crazy things.
So we'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to hear from you. And I'd like to say, tune in today at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Press Play Radio.
Yes.
With our rock star Taylor.
Thank you.
What are you talking about today?
We'll talk about the Seahawks loss, unfortunately. We'll delve into that a little bit, but then we get the rematch of the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday, a little Mariner talk, and then, we'll get into the whole NFL situation. We'll get briefly, because I know everyone is swamped down by all that, the over-information, I guess, from... the NFL, but we'll talk about it for a little bit. So.
All right, so make sure everybody tunes in today at 4 o'clock. We would like to thank everybody for listening. We, again, are grateful. We look forward to being with you next month, and we hope everyone has a fabulous day, great couple weeks, and we can't wait to talk to you about our safari when we get back. So you're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
You've been listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show with holistic, intuitive wellness expert Mary Jane Mack. Tune in every month and peel your layers like an onion into the healthier you. Learn with Mary Jane Mack how to achieve wellness rather than curing disease. Mary Jane has a remarkable ability to intuitively identify what's going on in the body, what it needs to be well, and how to make that change. She's also worked with thousands of clients and their pets from across the country with every physical illness imaginable. Make an appointment with her now by visiting MaryJaneMack.com or call 888-777-4232. 888-777-4232.
The Women of Wisdom Fall Festival is right around the corner. Join them at the North Seattle Community College Conference Center October 11th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free admission. Festivities include a silent auction, healers, educational booths, delicious food, and a variety of vendors. Don't miss this fun-filled event. For more information, visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. See you there.
Sky Siegel co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers, with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com.
Tune in each Tuesday at noon Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected with Dr. Julie Kroll, featuring weekly segments with David Eisen and the Chakra Sound System. Each week, you will journey through infinite possibilities, expand into social potential, and find beautiful beginnings where endings leave off. Changemakers from around the world will explore what's emergent about the environment, relationships, health, the arts, education, and the evolution of consciousness. Visit thedrjulieshow.com.